Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from Group A and we will present the topic about portfolio. Before we start, let me introduce the member of our group. My name is Intaneka Maharani as the moderator and first speaker. And then next, Puan Maharani as the second speaker and Ayu Olivia Ananda the last speaker. Okay. I will explain the concept of portfolio. A portfolio in education is a systematic collection of student works, also known as artifacts that shows their learning process, progress, and achievements over a certain period of time. It is not just about numerical grades, but real evidence of what students can do and how they have improved. Through portfolios, both teachers and students can see growth and identify areas that still need improvement. For instance, a student collects all their writing tests from the beginning to the end of the semester. From these works, we can see how. Next, I will explain about function of portfolio. A portfolio serves several important functions in the learning process. Let's look at each one in detail. The first, as an authentic assessment tool. It means that teachers evaluate students based on real work they produce, not only from tests or exam. For the example, students are assessed through their projects such as posters, reports, or presentation videos that reflect their actual abilities. The second is as documentation of learning progress. By collecting works over time, teachers can clearly see how student skills and understanding have developed. For the example, in English class, teachers can observe how students' speaking or writing skills improve from the beginning to the end of the semester. Okay, the third, uh, as a as a means of student reflection, students can look back at their works to evaluate their own strength and weakness. For example, a student might realize that their vocabulary has grown, but their grammar still needs more practice. Okay, the fourth, as a communication tool. It helps everyone understand the student's learning journey more clearly and supports collaboration in the learning process. For the example, parents can see their children progress and provide encouragement based on actual evidence of improvement. Okay, next material will be presented by Puan Maharani. Puan, time is yours.
Okay, thank you, Intan. The next material, portfolio objective. The one, to assess student abilities comprehensively. And the two, to provide opportunities for students to showcase their best work. And the three, to develop students' sense of responsibility for their learning process and outcomes. And therefore, to increase motivation as students are involved in the assessment process. Next material, type of portfolios. The one, documentation portfolio, a collection of learning outcomes over time, such as assessment or projects. Two, process portfolio, show the student gradual development from the beginning to the end. The three, product portfolio, display the best work hours, evidence of final competence. The four, reflective portfolio, contain words along with the student personal reflection or comments. And the five, assessment of portfolio used by teacher to determine grades or make final decision about learning adjustment. Okay, next material, step of portfolio. The one, determine the purpose of the portfolio. For example, for process assessment or for evaluating the best ratio. And then two, decide on the types of artifacts to be collected. assessment, report, projects, video presentation, journal, etc. And the 3, collects and organize student work systematical. And the 4, provide opportunities for student reflection. Students select the best work and explain their results. 5, assess it using clear assessment rubrics. And the 6, provide feedback to students.
Okay, next material will be presented by Ayu Olivia Ananda. Ayu, time is yours.
Okay, thank you Intan. The next material by me, Ayu Liviananda, designing a portfolio. Step 2, design a good portfolio. 1. Determine the portfolio structure. 2. Decide the storage format. 3. Use an assessment rubric. Example aspect in the rubric: completeness, creativity, query, content quality, reflection. 4. Review and revise. Make sure the portfolio shows the student's progress. Okay, next, conclusion. A portfolio is an authentic assessment tool that allows teacher to observe student overall development. It evaluates not only the final result but also the learning process, making the assessment fairer and more education.
That's all from Group A. Sorry for our mistake. Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.